What up, guys? It's your boy Josh here, and today I wanted to talk about Superman. But not the good old Superman that we know, but if Superman had turned evil. But I wanted to figure out who could stop him. Now, for those of you who watched the Suicide Squad movie, you'll remember when Amanda Waller was trying to get the government's approval of Task Force X, or as we know, the Suicide Squad. The line was said, "What if Superman decided to fly down, ripped off the roof of the White House, and grabbed the President of the United States right out of the Oval Office?" Who would have stopped him? I wanted to make a theory of which Justice League members could team up and take down Superman if he had turned evil. For this, I wanted to pick 5 heroes who could get the job done. Now I know that maybe I don't need 5, or maybe he's too tough and there should be more. I figured 5 would be a safe number for now. Now this is a very controversial topic, and really depends on the writer to determine everyone's strengths and abilities. That being said, the team that I have chosen isn't the only option for this. Maybe not even the best. I've chosen the team to be high in chemistry because, like a sports team, a better connection between teammates usually wins. And remember, this is just an opinion. It's okay to disagree with me. I want to see what you guys think. Now, before I start off the list, I wanted to list off Superman's powers real quick, as a refresher. Superman gains his powers from the yellow sun, which grants him with the ability of super strength, flight, heat vision, frost breath, X-ray vision, super hearing, and super speed. With that being said, he's one of the greatest superheroes and could probably beat any hero single-handedly and snap them like a twig. For this, let's assume this Superman is from the Injustice storyline in terms of how evil he is, and these heroes took the Kryptonian nanotech pill. Now, without further ado, let's get into the list. Starting off at number 1 on the list is the leader of the team, Batman. I think this one is pretty obvious. He's a natural leader and has genius-level intellect. He is a master of hand-to-hand combat, he knows over 127 different styles of martial arts, and he is at the peak of physical condition. In addition, he has an incredible amount of science and technology by his side. He has even been known to have technology to disguise his heartbeat from Superman. It's also known that Batman keeps kryptonite in the Batcave if Superman ever did become evil. With enough prep time, Batman can defeat almost anyone. I just hope Superman doesn't mention Martha, for Batman's sake. Team member number 2, The Flash. Superman may be faster than a speeding bullet, but the Flash can run faster than the speed of light. Not only can he run at the speed of light, his reflexes and his brain can react fast too. His brain can even perceive events that can occur in less than an attosecond. If you don't know how fast that is how long it takes for light to go from one end of the atom to the other. The Flash can also vibrate so fast that he can move through objects. This is known as quantum tunneling, or phasing. With his lightning-fast metabolism, he also heals fast too. Some special attacks he can do is throw lightning that he generates, create cyclones with his arms, and there's also his infinite mass punch. The Flash's infinite mass punch has a density of a white dwarf star. I repeat, a white dwarf star. Forget his normal speed punches. One hit from this punch will surely do some damage. With the Flash's speed, Superman won't know what hit him. Team member number 3, Green Arrow. Now, the Green Arrow may not be one of the first characters people think about if there was a fight against Superman, but just hear me out. As we know, Green Arrow is a master archer, and in his arsenal of arrows, he has various trick arrows. Superman is too strong and too fast for arrows to do any real harm to him. But with Batman on his team, he can hook Oliver up with a kryptonite arrow, with some kryptonite that he has stored away in the Batcave. Although the Green Arrow knows a few fighting styles, acrobatics, and is a good swordsman, the trick arrows are really what his role in this team is for. He may not have the biggest role, but possibly one that could help. Team member number 4, Black Canary. Possibly another surprising choice, but this bird is put in a similar role to Green Arrows. Black Canary is one of the greatest fighters in the DC universe, as she was trained by some of the other greats like Lady Shiva and Wildcat. Not only does she have great fighting skills, she's also great in gymnastics, which improves those fighting skills. But the main reason why she's on this list is her canary cry. Yes, her infamous Canary cry is a crucial part of taking down Superman. As I mentioned before, Superman has super hearing, and although he can keep it under control, sometimes there's no helping what he hears, such as a high resonance scream. With its high range and resonance frequency, it will be hard for Superman to avoid her scream, and it could do some serious damage to him. The Canary cry is the main X factor to taking down Superman, and it has to work to win the battle. Team member number 5, Martian Manhunter. I have saved the best for last in terms of strengths and abilities. Martian Manhunter is probably the hero that is on everyone's team in this situation, or at least should be once you know the abilities he has. For those of you who don't know Martian Manhunter, his powers include super strength, size increase, invulnerability, flight, super speed, stamina, regeneration, shapeshifting, telepathy, telekinesis, density shifting, and X-ray vision, just to name a few. Trust me, Martian Manhunter is no joke and could really get the job done against Superman. Superman has met his match here. Along with his telepathy, he can link minds with people, as shown by Miss Martian in the Young Justice TV show. This will give the team a bit of an advantage, since Superman cannot read minds, he just hears well. I suppose I could go on and on about what this alien can do to the other, but I think you guys get the point. And that's the end of my list. What do you think about the 5 team members that I picked? Like I said before, Superman could probably snap most of these heroes like a twig, and with that being said, I think there's another team that could also get the job done if strength is what is needed, which it might. So let me know in the comments below which team of 5 you would choose, and if you want me to make a video on the other team that I think could work. Once again, this topic is pretty controversial since there are several contingencies to this and there is no real one answer. Remember to also like this video and subscribe. This is your boy Josh, signing off.